For the 10th year in a row, Aliko Dangote has been named the richest man in Africa, with an estimated net worth of $14.1 billion. Dangote Group, a business empire that he began to build more than 3 decades ago, is one of Nigeria's largest private sector employers, as well as the most valuable conglomerate in West Africa. Dangote's business interests encompass many industries, some of which are oil and gas, consumer goods, and manufacturing. About 80% of his conglomerate's revenue comes from Dangote Cement, which, according to Forbes, produces 44 million metric tons of cement every year, with plans to increase output by 33% by the end of 2020. Dangote also owns the world's third largest sugar refinery, and together, all of his publicly traded companies make up a quarter of the value of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. So how did this iconic businessman manage to amass such great wealth? Born in 1957, Dangote grew up in an entrepreneurial household in Kano State, Nigeria. He was named Muslim and lived an upper-class life. Dangote's grandfather, Sanusi Dantata, was once named one of the wealthiest people living in Kano. He made his fortune selling commodities like rice and oats. Dantata became Dangote's guardian in 1965 after the death of his father. Having spent much of his childhood with his grandfather, Dangote quickly became interested in the world of business. He once said that back in primary school, he would go and buy boxes of sweets just to sell to make some money. Even at such an early age, his business acumen showed such potential. This goes to show that interest is a key ingredient for long-term success. That and taking action towards it. At age 21, Dangote graduated from Al-Azhar University in Egypt, one of Islam's most prestigious universities at the time. It was there the budding entrepreneur furthered his education in business. After graduating from college in 1977, Dangote managed to convince his uncle to lend him $3,000 to start a business. He intended to import and sell agricultural commodities in his native country, Nigeria. The funds from the loan allowed him to import soft commodities at wholesale prices from international suppliers. Two of his main imports were rice from Thailand and sugar from Brazil. He then sold those items in small quantities to consumers in his village at a remarkable profit. This shows that he understood the concepts of demand and supply and built a business around them. For every entrepreneur, the grasp of these concepts can be the difference between success and failure. The venture quickly became successful, allowing him to repay his uncle within a period of only 3 months. "20 years down the road, in 1997, Dangote realized that acting as a middleman was a very costly endeavor. So he built a plant to produce what he had been importing and selling since 1977. These were pasta, sugar, salt, and flour. Around the same time, Dangote was awarded a state-owned cement company, and in 2005, he significantly expanded the operations of the company by constructing a multi-million-dollar manufacturing plant. The construction was financed with $319 million of Dangote's own money, in addition to a $479 million loan from the International Finance Corporation. Each of his manufacturing divisions has since been separated into publicly traded companies. These are Dangote Sugar Refinery, National Salt Company of Nigeria, Dangote Flour Mills, and Dangote Cements. Dangote has always reinvested the majority of his profits back into his businesses, which is one reason the company has grown so much since inception. During an interview with Al Jazeera News, Aliko Dangote explained, "We are not doing like other Africans who keep most of their money in the bank. We do not keep money in the bank. We fully invest whatever we have and we keep on investing." Unlike many wealthy Nigerians who made their fortune in oil, Dangote initially chose to go down a different path, but he has since entered the oil and gas industry. In an effort to put some of his cash reserves to work, Dangote purchased an oil refinery in Lagos in 2007. He hopes the refinery, which is scheduled to be at full capacity by 2020, will significantly reduce Nigeria's reliance on international suppliers for oil and gas. The $10 billion refinery in Nigeria is expected to produce 650,000 barrels of oil daily. It has been under construction since 2016 and is expected to be one of the world's largest oil refineries once complete. It's clear that Dangote is a big fan of investment and reinvestment. These have been pillars to his success in the business world and can definitely be pillars to yours. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our content, feel free to subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a video.